I want to introduce you to Vancouver, which is my hometown. I try to give snippets of my life here in Vancouver through my various videos when I film outside. But I feel Vancouver deserves its own video with me elaborating on why I love to live here. By the way, hi guys, my name is Rachel and I like talking about all things immigration, especially when it comes to international students. Today's video will be on why you should consider studying in Vancouver. Besides the mild weather, naturesque location, and high living standard, there are three main reasons why Vancouver is a preferred city for many international students, and they are education, work opportunities, and quality of life. I'll elaborate on each point, and well, let's jump right into it. First off, Canada has been selected as one of the best countries in terms of livability. In addition to that, Vancouver is also ranked as one of the top cities in the world for livability as well. So I guess we can loosely say that Vancouver is the best of the best. Let's start with education. Did you know that according to a recent survey, Canada's education system is ranked 8th in the world? According to another survey done by QS World University Rankings 2021, UBC, or University of British Columbia, ranked 3rd in Canada and 45th in the world. With these numbers, it just goes to show that you are receiving quality education that is world-renowned. Now, let's talk about the schools within the province of British Columbia. The government of BC recognizes 25 public institutions and 8 private institutions here in BC. And you can find this list in the description box below or in the EduPlanner BC website. Of these numbers, 11 public and 8 private institutions are located within the Greater Vancouver area. This means students have many options to choose from. And with these many options, there is definitely a school and a program that meets your preference. Now, let's talk about the work opportunities in Vancouver. After graduation, many international students will face the challenge of finding a skilled job. But Vancouver has one of the most vibrant economies in all of Canada. Its major industries are in finance, real estate, and tourism. Vancouver is also home to innovation and design. You may be familiar with brands like Lululemon, Aritzia, Arc'teryx, Hootsuite, and Slack. All these brands originated from Vancouver. Moreover, I want to discuss the booming tech industry. Vancouver has the 3rd largest tech market in North America. With that, it has managed to attract giants like Amazon, Microsoft, Salesforce, and EA Games. So, with these many companies located in Vancouver, this translates to higher chances of landing a skilled job in the tech industry, to say the least. Another important thing to note is networking. Most jobs are not advertised publicly and are often referred by someone you know. In my previous video, my guest and I discussed the importance of networking since that helped us land our skilled job. If you want to land a job in a particular industry, networking is an important tool to use. If you know someone who is working in that industry, chances are you will be informed if a position becomes open or available. And this puts you in an advantageous position to apply for that job. My point is, Vancouver is considered as one of the largest Canadian cities. So, if you're studying here, you are more likely to tap into a larger network of people. The more people you know, the higher the chance of landing that skilled job. This is not to discourage you from studying in smaller communities. I mean, you have that freedom of choice. All I'm trying to say is that everything is relative. Lastly, Vancouver has one of the highest quality of life. But I know what you're thinking. Rachel, it's obviously the best, but have you seen the high price tag in Vancouver?
Bruh.
Yes, I'm aware, and I actually covered some finance videos related to living in Vancouver found here. And I'm very much like you that has vocalized my frustrations of having to live in one of the most expensive cities in the world. But again, everything is relative. People pay a lot to live in Vancouver because of the high quality of life. First off, Vancouver is a mix of modernity and nature. A perfect example of this is downtown Vancouver. The area has many modern high-rises, but just a couple blocks away, you will find English Bay, Granville Island, Falls Creek, and Stanley Park. Aside from that, Vancouver has a lot to offer in terms of shopping and entertainment, a wide variety of ethnic restaurants, an accessible and efficient transit system that gets me anywhere within the metro in less than 1 hour. And lastly, it also offers healthy activities while enjoying the great outdoors. But I want to be fair with you guys, and I want to give you a balanced view of living here. As with most cities, there's the good and the bad. To name a few, there's rain, or rather a lot of rain, probably half of the year, but this is needed for the greenery you find around the city. There's also expensive rent for newcomers and locals alike, but there are many ways around it, and you can reduce the cost of rent with shared accommodation. Also, there's high traffic congestion, especially in downtown. There's even a local saying to avoid living across bridges, as that is a congestion point. But the trade-off is there are a lot of offices located in downtown Vancouver, and sometimes that's just the way it is. And lastly, there are rough neighborhoods in Vancouver, as with all major cities. While the bad is worth the mention, the good definitely outweighs the bad. Love it or hate it, people have their reasons to move and live here. And with that, if I could choose any other city in Canada, I would still choose Vancouver. Number 1, choose a city that has a variety of educational options for you. If you're in a city with limited options, you may be forced to move out of that city, incur additional cost, and also headache. Or you may be stuck with what's available, and that might compromise your educational needs. You want flexibility, and well, safe to say, Vancouver gives you just that. Second, in choosing a place to study, you should also consider your future goals. If working is part of your immigration goals, then you should study in a city that gives you the best chance to land a skilled job. Bigger cities offer more jobs and also has a bigger network of people. Both these two factors increases your chances of landing a skilled job. Moreover, Vancouver is an example of a fast-growing and dynamic economy. Again, a lot of new businesses are setting up shop here, and with that there is an increased demand for employees. Third and lastly, Vancouver has one of the highest quality of life in the world. I don't know about you, but this means a lot to me. For your information, Vancouver is the epicenter of health and well-being. There's yoga, biking, jogging, and hiking around the city. I've never been in better shape both mentally and physically since I moved here. Moreover, I've never felt so safe and secure. As a woman, this is a big step for me that I get to explore most parts of Vancouver at any given time and feel safe. And as a newcomer, I don't feel too far from home because of all the kind and welcoming people around me. Vancouver is also a culturally diverse city, and I'm proud to be part of this equation. Looking back at my journey, all the hard work and struggles paid off, knowing that I can finally call Vancouver my new home. And to show my appreciation, I try to take you along with me each time I film outside. That way I can introduce Vancouver to you guys, and it makes you feel not too far away. With the reasons I have mentioned, hopefully you will consider Vancouver as one of your options. Anyway, that's it. That's all I have for today. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment down below or subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Thanks for watching, be safe and be kind, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!